mag cabinet. All right, guys, we're going to be doing a little breakdown, kind of what's going on with Eeyore, our number 3 Viking. I don't think we've filmed really too much on it, but it's an 04 chassis with a common rail running the standalone harness from Firepunk and an anteater for the transmission controller. It's stock bottom end, built top end, S476 single turbo. Went ahead and did full air ride on it, did our own custom 4-link in the rear with a level ride, one of their universal kits. Had to relocate fuel tanks. We did a 20-gallon fuel cell in the rear where the spare tire would go, and that'll be paired with probably a 50 or 70-gallon transfer tank that'll feed into that. So should have plenty of range in this thing. It's a built 48RE trans. We'll see if it holds up. But just kind of do a little walk through what's going on with it. We're working on the wiring right now. The truck does run, but we're redoing the whole body harness basically, because it's full. The motor runs on its standalone harness, but for headlights, taillights, blinkers, horn, all of that AC, we're having to run a mixture of our own harness and a painless kit, one of their universal kits. So everything kind of is getting redone with fuse blocks for exterior and interior, stuff like that. But once that's wrapped up, then the truck can finally move under its own power. We got a base tune set up on the anteater for the transmission controller. Motor's already tuned, ready to go there. Custom brake lines throughout the whole entire truck is already done. So it should be able to move under its own power, stop under its own power. Now it's just trying to get all of our wiring done for headlights, tails, etc., stuff like that. You guys already saw, but the air ride is pretty much done. I'll show you kind of how it works, but one of the big things, it's a nice feature, but over here, get them over here. We have our level ride sensors, so this will tell us basically at what height the truck is at. Get it to load up here. So in the green zone, it's all the way down, and then when you bring up the rear, those will rise. So when you put a load on the truck, it'll compensate for that. It'll say, hey, it's lower than where it needs to be or where you have it set, because you got your aired out, you got its low setting, ride setting, and all the way up, which we're probably playing around with 10, 14 inches of lift. We had to get it to the point where it can move under its own power and go up and down so we can get the bed dimensions correct, because we don't want to be able to drop this thing down and have our fenders cut into the tires. We want it to look good all the way up and look good all the way down. And best way to do that is if the air ride is done and ready to go. Because also, once we add weight on here, it's gonna jack with our calibration settings. So it's like a process we gotta run through on what has to go first versus getting the bed built, or you understand what I'm trying to say. Interior is ready to go back in. We have all of our upholstery work done. Steering wheel is still kind of in the works, what we're gonna do there. Here's our gauge setup, went with a little kind of old school, sleek design. Just basic stuff. This doesn't indicate it's a diesel in any way. We wanted it to look as original as possible with a little bit of our own spin on there. As for doing boost gauge and like EGT sensors, we might throw little pods in the glove box or something like that. But everything, when this truck goes out the door, it'll be ready to go. We shouldn't have to monitor any of that. So not a big deal. It's got OBD2 ports you can hook up, and if I need to monitor it, I can, but the customer shouldn't have to worry about any of that, basically. The truck on this setup should be around that 800 to 1,000 horsepower mark. At least just knocking on 1,000. I probably don't want it to make 1,000 just because I don't know if I trust the customer with 1,000 because this is going to be hauling a 40-foot cigarette boat, but it's got a 5-position switch. So if he wants to go in the kill tune, he can, but just with that, I don't know. We'll see. We'll test it out. We'll see what it does. The truck is a 62. Get back to work.
I'm waiting for y'all.
Get to work.
What are you doing today?
Dude, I'm working.
Working on what?
Get that camera out of my face.
He's doing the wiring.
Everyone's been asking about you.
Someone's been asking
The
about
comments are blowing up. They're like, "Where's Hudson's
I had
fun
a
facts?"
phone call with a customer, and he's like, "Are you the handsome one that's on camera, or are you the one behind the scenes?" I'm like, golly.
I think you knew the answer to that question just by your response. I mean, these trucks are ridiculously wide. I don't know if we can get a comparison, but I can lay all the way across. And I'm like 6'7", so we're working on that a little bit today. We had a ton of rain, so half the day was gone because the shop floods sometimes. But it is what it is. And I think we're gonna go ahead and get the F700 unloaded. The brakes locked up on it when we took it out a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I think the master cylinder locked up, which we have one over here. We're gonna see about bench bleeding it, slap it on the truck, and then hopefully that fixes our problem. Because I had already done new calipers and everything on the truck. So this is the one thing that we didn't do. So we have a feeling a car cut in front of Hudson when he was driving it, and when he had mashed the brakes, they stayed. So the brakes got super hot, and we ended up just trailing it back because it wasn't worth a fire or anything like that. But trailer's not hooked up to anything, so we're gonna take the skid steer and park it up on the front and see if we can get it unloaded without breaking anything.
This is really good content.
Dude, I don't know who did this. Additions.
Oh.
Whatever that means.
I don't know what that means. Can't have anything. Oh, first try.
Been sitting for like 2 weeks.
Go.
Alright, we'll see if we can...
It's actually a cool shot right here.
Hopefully the trailer...
All right, good luck. Are you going to introduce Tommy?
Oh, yeah.
I don't have any Brown Bros merch on, so I don't know if I should be introduced.
This is Tommy, the new hire.
Hey guys.
He only wears Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah.
It's kind of part of my personality. Is that boy right there?
Yeah, so we're going to pull this doohickey off, and then a little bit of that thingamabob, and then a little bit of this whatnot and doodads.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a premium. Anyways, this is Tommy, the new hire. His legal name is James. Just putting that out there on the internet. He wears Hawaiian shirts, and he is a master fabricator in training under me.
Under you?
Yeah. Just putting that out there. It's on the internet, so it's true.
Oh.
Yeah. He can burn some rods pretty decent, so.
Yeah, something like that.
He hit me up and was like, I'm actually your biggest fan. I'll do anything to come work for you. I'll work for free.
That's not what I remember. Brown Bro was sliding into the DM.
Cut. Hood latch ASMR. So you can vacuum bleed these things, but fastest way is just put your fingers on these ports and use a screwdriver as a plunger. Air comes out, and in the rear, and then the fluid starts coming out. But we'll just
Whoa, what are the torque specs on that thing?
I don't know.
we'll just put Tommy in an actual helmet. That'll be his thing.
Dude, that looks so good. Look at that brand new part.
Yeah, where's your...
Yeah, where's your Fulson diesel?
Oh yeah, shout out
Let's
Fulson
not,
Diesel.
let's not put that on there.
There's no free brand deals here.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
they didn't do nothing for us.
You bought that part with your hard-earned roofing money.
We'll fix your little spaghetti macaroni charge pipe eventually.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, just waiting for my TIG welder I was promised. My signing bonus.
That was the steel TIG welder.
Correct.
What are you talking about?
Is it crooked?
Yeah, 100%.
Buddy.
Let's do that now. Let's focus on making this thing stop. Let's not worry about my mistakes. This thing doesn't even stop.
It's so crooked, dude. All right, roll it out. Fix the brakes, but engine broke.
Brakes seem to work pretty good.
Yeah, there's still air in the system.
Did the pedal drop or no?
What are they, 8 mils or 10 mils?
It didn't move. Mine doesn't move that much. Oh, where's my mic? Interesting change of events here at the Brown Bros HQ. We did the master cylinder. We started to bleed the brakes, and the bleeder screw, the bleeder nipple, when you would tighten it up all the way, it would still leak out, which is really weird. So they were new calipers, so I didn't suspect them to be bad. Hand me that hammer. However, that is a definite issue. So they're under warranty because they're new, so we're just swapping both of them out to eliminate any other potential issues. So we'll get these tossed in right quick. Just like that. Nope, nope. Yes. I plugged it in. Whoa. Is it working? Yeah. So on our third side quest of the day of blue Viking, got the F700, which is having a bunch of brake problems. We'll get back to that in a minute. We had a bad storm, so we had a tree fall down over here. We got it chopped up. My buddy's gonna be bringing his truck, so we can get it all loaded up, and then we'll have some firewood for the winter time. Should be rolling up
So
any minute now.
that was a big tree.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna need something pretty big to haul this off. I mean, that's a couple 100 pounds of wood, right?
Oh!
This is what you're using to pick this wood up?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got your tools here.
Yeah, it'll work.
I got you back run up, and we'll get it loaded up. Are you gonna leave that way, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's get after it then.
Buddy watches.
Nobody got me my dogs, so
Buddy watches one episode.
one.
Of
Try 2 seasons, pal.
Yep.
It'd be funny if he get these tree guys from.
I don't know.
Craigslist?
This guy said he was good.
Dude.
He said I'll bring my own equipment.
BS tree service.
Yes, tree service.
This guy doesn't have any safety gear.
Come on,
Or,
my helpers, let's go.
You didn't pay this guy up front, did you?
dude, he asked for half now, and then
Half now?
and then half when he's done. But
Tell him we'll get an Oreo and a cigarette and
I think he
What's he
might be
thinking?
happy. I think he'll take it.
get for sure.
This guy looks kind of lost.
Hey, pal, do you know what you're doing?
Dude, can I pull something
Yeah.
else out?
You out?
Yeah, I'm out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. He lost part of the payload.
Tommy, chain it up. Back up, dude.
Dude, why?
What a strange guy.
This guy's good.
Why is he going that way? I guess I'll grab my truck. Do that again? Oh, okay. I don't know. I thought I saw something. Okay, cool. Getting close. At least we're getting key on power now. And F700 is done. We just need to bleed the brakes. And we'll get this moved back outside. Too bad it's getting dark so quick. Can't get rollers. But we can do that Wednesday or Thursday or something, or Friday. We'll get everything shined up, go film some rollers and stuff. But for right now, even though it was a tough day because we had a brutal rainstorm and everything flooded in here, at least we're getting power on the Blue Viking now. F700 should be fixed, fingers crossed. And next we'll be working on the F100, the F1, and hopefully soon we'll keep working on the GT40, which you guys will probably see in the next video. So, well, shop's looking pretty empty. It's Friday, it's the end of the week, and figured we'd show y'all what we got wrapped up on the Blue Viking. Yeah, only 2 trucks are in here, the 53. And Tommy's Mega Cab. Was doing a photo shoot and stuff yesterday. So all the trucks were out and we got them all lined up. F700, F100, Blue Viking, and the OG Viking. So it's pretty chilly out. Figured we get some cold starts on all the trucks and get them moved out. So go ahead and start with mine. Find which keys for this one. Nope. There we go. This one's nice because I have the original key for it, which is pretty rare. There we go. This one got the interior mostly back in. Got temporary battery in it, but we're having issues with the seat height, so, and in the process of finishing up the gauge cluster with the old common rail. Well, maybe that battery doesn't like the cold. Yeah, we might have to put a jump box on that. I hope the compressors weren't running all night. I don't think they would. No, they're cold. All right, well, at least we'll get the 12 valve going. This one still got to finish up the shut-off solenoid on it. But fully built 12 valve. This one's still wrapping up some wiring on it, as you can see. And this will get totally different carpet and full interior. That was a pretty good cold start. Not too shabby. And the F700, which VP truck should fire up just like mine. That one's got 200 horse injectors in it. Mine only has 150. So, let me see if I can get this jump box. We'll get the Blue Viking fired up. Give it one more try. Go ahead and get it moved. Well, there's all the trucks pulled around. Can't forget about the 6.0. And they're looking good. It's nice having all of them out of the shop, moving around. I would air this one up, but since I'm filming, it's on my phone and I don't have the valet button tapped in yet. Well, other thing we're doing is we have this silver 6.0. I'll try and steer this thing in the shop. That we bought off of a buddy that he bought it. It had a popped motor. Doesn't sound good. And so we got like 17 grand in this truck. Killer motor. Built to the nines pretty much. Still stock turbo. Yeah, you're good. I hope he knows I don't have brakes in this thing. And we're good. Yeah, so interiors subpar, cut out a really crappy doubled in. Steering wheel's not off. This has been painted a crappy black. It's just your base gray Lariat interior. The truck's on a nice lift. They popped the hood. Truck's on a pretty decent lift. Still a leaf spring truck. We got our Platy stocks, 37s. But this truck was pretty ragged out, so there's a lot of stuff we're missing, but bulletproof diesel oil cooler, S&B intake, all the good stuff. Power stroke products, O-ringed heads, like I already said. But a lot of new parts. Every seal, every gasket's been replaced. We're just like, this fan shroud is dinky. Doesn't look good. So we bought a parts truck, and it has the cleanest King Ranch interior. It was wrecked, but we're gonna be working on that a little bit today. Yeah, thing got smoked, but stripping out full interior on it, it is just immaculate. And this is a bulletproof motor, so might keep this as a spare, but a lot of the little dinky stuff we need, we're gonna pull off this. So we're gonna go ahead and get to it. What are you doing? All right, guys, so Sunday, working on the video right now. I'll get back in the habit of uploading regularly every Sunday. But my filming will also get a little bit better because I forget to film and do whatever. But as you can see, we have the part 6.0 mostly stripped down, interior's fully out of it. The last couple things we need is these pedals here, because the one in the silver one, these are the adjustable, and these ones work, those ones do not. Interior's still out. There's the carpet, which needs to be clean, but I just about have this motor all put back together, which is awesome. And the original interior has been stripped out, and the new dash is going in. You can see here's a door card, old door cards, new one. So there's that, but forgot about the pedals, so that's why the dash is not fully on. We're gonna pull those out, swap them, and then you can see we're doing a little bit of sound deadening while we're at it. So that's going well. We are going to probably get this wrapped up this evening or tomorrow or whatever, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the video off here. So check back next week for our next video. See y'all.